Yo, Strong Master Lee.
And Lulu.
All right, Sabaton. Man, this has become one of the best discoveries we had this year. And I feel bad because fans have told us, man, we told you about these guys a while ago. Been sleeping on them. And now I'm like, oh, I wish I discovered them earlier. That's been a big issue for a lot for a lot of these kind of groups because we cover so many themes that very rarely we're able to get through everything in a timely way. But we're going to go deep on this one because the last two themes we've seen from them, freaking amazing.
Full of history, emotion.
I never thought history would be fun or interesting or even sort of like connects with you in a way. Like I know nothing about World War I, but man, the amazing sort of like how they can get that empathy from you to like care about that. So this is another one. This one is from World War II, and it's about a German battleship, the Bismarck. And one of the cool things about them is that they try to be historically accurate, right? And it's not about like taking sides in a war, but really kind of taking the side of the soldier, the common man who had to fight in these kind of great wars, and make it a good song.
Right.
Because that's one thing to tell history. I had a lot of history teachers, and they look nothing like Sabaton. They're usually crusty old ladies. and, don't want to listen.
Crazy. They should use this during class, History.
That's a brilliant idea, actually.
Yeah, or something
Kick
like
off
that.
the class that way because this way everyone's at least entertained enough to like, I want to hear the deeper meaning about this, about like what's going on.
You said it right, baby. Thank you. Thank you for expressing it for me.
Of course, baby. That's what we've been doing for all of our reaction videos. I have to fill in the rest of your sentences for everything. People think I cut you off. And
no, people know.
I have to fill in the rest.
That's right. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, let's check this out, yo. By the way, if you want to hear some wicked, wild stories, you got to check out my podcast.
And if you want some hotness, check out my fantasy show.
Men have gone to war for this.
Oh, this is like whole production.
Which blew up the mighty battle cruiser Hood.
I don't think this is World War II.
So, did you find the boat?
Wait a minute, they found the Bismarck? Damn.
At the bottom of the ocean, the depths of the abyss, they are bound by iron and blood. The flagship of the Navy, the terror of the seas, his guns have gone silent at last. Of a nation of beasts made of steel, Bismarck in motion, king of the ocean, he was made to rule the waves across the seven seas, to lead the war machine, to rule the waves and lead the Kriegsmarine, the terror of the seas, the Bismarck and the Kriegsmarine, to lead the war machine, rule the waves and lead the Kriegsmarine, the terror of the seas, Bismarck and the Kriegsmarine, to lead the war machine, rule the waves and lead the Kriegsmarine, the terror of the seas, Bismarck and the Kriegsmarine.
Wow. They should have brought more than a fishing boat to a battle, though. Okay, I'm confused. I need to look this up here. I can't tell if this is World War I or if this is World War II.
You mentioned earlier World War II.
Okay, so it is World War II, but the planes that they were shooting, I thought those were like World War I planes, because by then the planes that they had were much more advanced. That's why I was a little bit confused. And
Why can't they use the old ones too?
I guess they can, but that's why I was confused. Like, all right, which war is this? That was intense.
That was
Some big ass special effects going on right there to tell that story.
Were they cutting those or from a movie or something? Or
No, they actually did say, hey, can you lend us 2 battleships and fire real rounds? And in between that,
'Cause
we're
I'm
going to be
just
in a
like-
fishing boat filming this.
I was just like, wow, that's a big production.
It is. There's some effects, baby. At some point,
But
you got to
that's
call
very-
us nerds
that's
to
a
make
clever-
the effects happen.
Yeah.
It was a clever way to tell a story.
way also for the music video,
Yeah.
for them to
Yeah,
play.
to be in the middle as well. It was pretty intense,
Yeah.
yeah. You really feel like they were actually there in the middle of a battle.
Right. Oh my gosh. Wow. Well done. Love the song.